Hey there, second grade. We are going to be starting today Chapter 6, Lesson 7, and we're going to be focusing on rewriting three-digit addition problems. We're going to be working on page 389 today, and as we get started on that page, we're going to be solving this problem right here, where they're talking about having 143 firefighters and 167 police officers. And they're saying, how could we rewrite that so that way it stacks on top of each other, not horizontal, but vertical on top of each other. So go ahead and open up to page 389 as I'm going to go ahead and start solving our problem for today. All right. Now, as you can see here, they've already broken it down into our different place values. And when we are rewriting, we want to use those place values. All right. So in my number 143, I'm going to start with the ones place as I rewrite it. So that means in my ones place, I'm going to put the number 3. In my tens place, I'm going to put the number 4. And in my hundreds place, I'm going to put the number 1. And it's so important that we make sure we line these up, because now as I go through my next one, I'm going to do the same thing. Same spot. So my ones place, I have a 7. In my tens place, I have a 6. And in my ones place, in my hundreds place, I have a 1. And now I can add this up. And that's what we've been practicing the last few days. We've got our different place values, and now we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and start off in my in my ones place. In my ones place, I have 3 plus 7. Well, 3 plus 7 is 10, right? So I'm going to put a 0 in my ones place, and my 1 will regroup over to my next place value. Now I can add up my tens place. So 6 plus 4 is 10, and 1 more would be 11. All right, so my lower place value will stay there. So I need a 1, and then my other one will regroup. As we talked about last time, I had 10 here, and I just split my 10 up. I still have my 1 and my 0. I have 11 here, and I just split it up into 1 and 1. All right. Well, now I can add up my tens place. I can add up that hundreds place. Goodness, I keep mixing it up. We're going to add up my hundreds place next. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So my total is 310 police and firefighters. All right. And this is what we're going to be working on today, is rewriting our problem from being horizontal into vertical and making sure that we line up those different place values. So we're going to go ahead and flip the page over to page 390. And this is where we're going to start today. So grab your pencil. If you have not turned to page 390, I'm going to have you pause the video right now, get there, and then press play, because I don't want you to miss any of the lesson that we've got for today. All right, I'm going to zoom into our guided practice. It says, you can rewrite a problem to add. Find 366 plus 264. Write one addend below the other addend. And remember, addends are the two parts that we add together in an addition problem. Line up the ones, tens, and hundreds. Regroup if necessary. So we took ours here and we started in the ones place and brought a 6 over. Then I went to my tens place and I have another 6, so that goes in the tens place. Here I have a 3, which is going in my hundreds place. Underneath that, I'm going to bring my next addend. It's going to go below it. So in my ones place, I need a 4. In my tens place, I need a 6. And in my hundreds place, I need a 2. Now that I've rewritten this, now I can solve this problem. Starting in my ones place, 6 plus 4 is 10. My 0 will stay in this place value, and the 1 will regroup. And I'm writing right now, and whatever I'm writing on my page, I want you to be writing on yours using your pencil. All right? Now we have 6 plus 6. Well, that's one of those doubles facts we keep working on. 6 plus 6 is 12, but we have one more, so I have 13. Just like before, my smaller place value will stay here. The other one will regroup over. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So really, we're just practicing the rewriting because this is what we've been doing already, is practicing adding these 3-digit numbers even if we have to regroup. So let's go ahead and try a couple out together, and then you can go ahead and try these on your own and then check your work. So let's go ahead and try number 1. For number 1, I'm going to start with 634. 634 is where I'm going to start, all right? So when I go there, I'm going to start in my ones place. In my ones place, I have the number 4. In my tens place, I have the number 3. So that's going to come in my middle one. And then in my hundreds place, I have the number 6. And this is why it's so important that we make sure we line them up, because when I rewrite this next one, I don't want to get my place values mixed up. I want to keep it all together. So I have 125. Well, 5 in my ones place. I have a 2 in my tens place. And a 1 in my hundreds place. Now I can add these together. Well, what is 4 plus 5? Well, if I start at 5 and count on 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I need to regroup? No, I did not. And that's okay. Go to my tens place. I have 3 plus 2. 3, 4, 5. Did I need to regroup? No, I did not. And that's okay. Go on to my hundreds place. 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 more is 7. I did not need to regroup at all. Oh, that was nice. I wonder if my next one I'm going to need to regroup. It's okay if we don't need to, but if my number down here is greater than 10, that does not work. I have to regroup them. Let's rewrite it. Go ahead and try rewriting 245 plus 236, and then I'm going to have you check your work. So you write it in right now. I'm going to give you just a few seconds, and then I'll write it down, and you can check. Here we go. All right. In my ones place, I'm starting with a 5. In my tens place, I have a 4. In my hundreds place, I have a 2. Is this the same number? Yes, it is. My next number, I have a 6 in my ones place, a 3 in my tens place, and a 2 in my hundreds place. Well, now I can go ahead and add these up. So 5 plus 6. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10, and one more would be 11. So I need to regroup here, don't I? My lower place value will stay there, so I'm going to put a 1 here, and I'm going to regroup my other one. All right. I see that I have 11, just like I had 11 here. It's just broken into 2 parts. I had 11, now I have 11. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 6, 7, 8. Did I need to regroup on that? No, this was not over 10, so I didn't need to regroup. 2 plus 2 is, you got it, 4. All right, I'm going to let you go ahead and try numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Go ahead, do those on your own right now. I'm going to have you pause the video, do those 4 problems, and then press play, and I'll go over them on here. All right, I hope that you paused your video and did these 4 problems. I'm going to go over them right now, and I want you to check your work, all right? For number 3, I've got a 3 in the ones place, a 4 in the tens place, and a 7 in the hundreds place. I have a 3 in the ones place, a 6 in the tens place, and a 1 in the hundreds place. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Uh-oh. 10 is that magic number. So my lower place value is going to stay here. My larger one will regroup. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. All right, let's go on to number 4. For number 4, I have 264 plus 566. So I've got a 4 in the ones place, 6 in the tens place, 2 in the hundreds place. I have a 6 in the ones place, a 6 in the tens place, and a 5 in the hundreds place. 4 plus 6 is 10. So the lower one stays. I regroup the other one. I still have that 10. I just split them up. 6 plus 6 is 12, and one more is 13. The lower place value is going to stay there. The other one will regroup. 5 plus 2 is 7, and one more is 8. So we have 830. For number 5, I've got 396 plus 378. 396, I've got a 6, 9, 3, 8, 7, 3. I'm lining up those place values as I rewrite. 6 plus 8 is 14. So the 4 will stay, and the 1 is going to regroup. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 7 more is 17. The 7 will stay in this place value. The 1 will regroup. 3 plus 3 is 6, and one more is 7. So my answer is 774. The last one on this page is number 6. We've got 237 plus 592. 237. So 7, 3, 2, and then 592. 2, 9, 5. 7 plus 2 is 9. Did I need to regroup? No, I did not need to regroup. It's below 10. 3 plus 9 is 12. So I need to keep the lower place value and regroup the other one. 5 plus 2 is 7, and one more is 8. So I have 829. All right, this is a great guide as we do our independent practice today. If you're having a hard time, this is a great guide for you to go back and check how we solve these different problems, all right? So if you get stuck, go check these to see if you can remember how we did it. You're going to work on numbers 7 through 15 on page 391. All right, 391, you're going to do these 9 problems, and then you'll go over those with your teacher the next time you're together. For today, I want to say thank you so much for working with me. You guys did a great job, and we'll see you next time.